He was on the phone with his parents when he disappeared. The last thing they heard was, "Oh shit." The line went dead. He didn't vanish in the middle of nowhere alone in the dark. He vanished while actively talking to his parents, describing exactly what he was seeing. And then, mid-sentence, he was gone. I'm Ivy Noir. I talk about death, disturbing history, and stories that refuse to leave you alone. If you're into that kind of thing, follow me. Because this case has haunted me since the first time I heard it. Not because of what we know, because of what we don't. And because the last sound his parents ever heard from their son was 2 words that explained nothing and answered everything. Brandon Swanson was 19 years old, May 13th, 2008. He had just finished his first year of college in Minnesota and was out celebrating. 2 parties, a beer or 2, 1 shot of whiskey. Everyone who saw him that night said the same thing. He was fine, clear-headed, not intoxicated. Just a 19-year-old kid heading home. He decided to take a back road instead of his usual route. Nobody knows why. That decision changed everything. At around 1:15 in the morning, Brandon drove his car into a ditch and couldn't get it out. 30 minutes later, he called his parents, Annette and Brian, and gave them specific directions, told them exactly where he was, said he was near Lind. They stayed on the phone with him and drove to where he described. They couldn't find him. They flashed their headlights as a signal. He should have seen them immediately. This part of Minnesota is completely flat. Open land for miles in every direction. There was no reason they shouldn't be able to see each other, but they couldn't. At 2:17 in the morning, Brandon, frustrated and confused, told his parents he could see the lights of Lind from where he was standing. He said he was just going to walk there, cut through some fields to make it shorter, and then he kept the phone call going, kept talking, kept describing what he was seeing in real time. A couple of fences, running water somewhere nearby, a gravel road beneath his feet. His parents listened to every word, still on the line, still trying to figure out where he was. And then at 3:10 in the morning, 47 minutes into that phone call, Brandon said 2 words, "Oh shit," and the line went dead. His parents called back immediately, and again, and again. He never answered. They searched along Highway 68 through the rest of the night. Nothing. No sign of him anywhere. At 6:30 in the morning, they called the police and were told, and I need you to really sit with this, that it wasn't unusual for a young man his age to stay out all night, that he, quote, had a right to be missing. They did eventually start looking. And when they pulled Brandon's cell phone records, they found something that made absolutely no sense. Brandon wasn't near Lind when he called his parents. He was near Porter, 25 miles away, in the complete opposite direction from where he said he was. Which means either Brandon had no idea where he actually was, or something about that night was very different from what anyone assumed. His car was found about 1.5 miles from Taunton on a gravel road. No footprints, no indication of which direction he walked. Aerial searches found nothing. Ground searches found nothing. Then bloodhounds were brought in, and they tracked his scent down a country road, onto the abandoned driveway of a farm, and to the edge of the Yellow Medicine River. At one point, the scent went into the water, then back out, then to a drainage point, and there it ended. The river was searched for 30 days. They found nothing. No body, no clothing, no phone. No trace of Brandon Swanson anywhere. It has now been over 15 years. His disappearance has never been solved. There are no solid suspects, no confirmed leads, no explanation for the wrong location, no explanation for those 2 words, and no explanation for what happened in the seconds after the line went dead, and his parents still leave the light on every night, just in case he comes home. That detail breaks me every single time. What do you think happened to Brandon in those final 47 minutes? And what do you think he saw that made him say those 2 words?